Hello again. This game is so quiet right now. It's being very quiet. Okay. I think I'd like English. I like English. It's a pretty good language. It's the only one I know. Nikita Calf Publishing. Okay. Ah, the music. All right. F. Ah. Well, we know the answer to that. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Okay, we gotta help somebody buy milk. We gotta... Let me play with something. I'll be very boring. Make the white bar disappear. It's my game. You guys probably can't see that. And its filters. Put the crop back. And actually... we make it even more. Even it up. Looks good. Okay. We'll do that. We can hide the annoying white bar at the top. We know what we're doing. There we go. Okay. I don't see any of that, so it's fine. Let's buy milk. So I'm going to play this one, and then there's the sequel, which is longer. I think this one's really quick, though. Okay. Write down your name. Barrow. I'm on my way to the store rehearsing the speech. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they enter the store. I'm on my way to the store. Yeah, who are you talking to? I imagine being a game character. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? That's cool. What game? Very exciting, going to the store game. Well, you know, there are games in which you can see a character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought, if someone reads my thoughts, then I have to be really concentrated so as not to whip up the extra... Haha. I'm deeply breathing in. Hello, can I... Damn, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lips with annoyance. So, once again... Hello, can I get... Wow, a whole word more. That's mean. Thank you, I'm trying really hard. In my opinion, this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think this is it? Who knows? Hello, can I? Yeah, that sounds weird. Okay, I better keep my lips sealed. Don't worry so much. It's just Milkman. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on asphalt and your right foot on grass for a whole minute. What? My right leg froze in the air. How much? 50 steps on asphalt, 51 on grass. I keep track of a lot of things, apparently. You will have to cancel the previous step. Very nice. How do you imagine it? This is not the first time. You were taught how to do it. Come on. I don't remember. I'm going to burst into tears. Ugh, from the beginning. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly into your own trail. Wait. How is it step 1? What then? So it's already been the 52nd. Wait, if I'm going backwards then 50th, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Step 50th, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your trail. Could you paraphrase it at least a little? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You're not hopeless. You're a little weird. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you will be very, very guilty if you do not buy milk. Damn, really? So are you ready? Yes, yes. I gently changed the position of the leg, peering carefully into the thick grass. When I entered the store, I asked the very first person I met, "Hello, can I..." What is this nonsense? Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. You better not do it. He's clearly not going to change his lines. You run the risk of falling into an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Can I do anything else? Oh. Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me. How does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What is so terrible about it? I have a frightening image as soon as I imagine it. I can show. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind... Yeah, the letter is a little scary. Oh my goodness. That's nice. Something like that. So, I'll just keep on ignoring his question. Oh. What? Oh. Kid or cat? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all the will into a fist. Oh? Oh! My interlocutor shook and crawled. You just repeated after him. And it worked! Do it more often! Wait, I said that he crawled. But did he really crawl? Because I don't even look in his direction. What exactly did he... When exactly did you say that? Yeah, just now. Personally, I did not hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. One of these things milk. I'm standing by the shelves. On the shelves there are bags of milk. The two of us are standing in milk. Lies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you came? Milk? To buy milk. So buy? Right here? How in your opinion should I reply? I suppose something like, not here. Not here, take the bag and go to the cash desk. I guess the first sentence. And you like for spite, don't make a pause before the second one. Want to take away all my small victories. I sigh and pull my hand to take milk, or rather a bag of milk inside. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Reception, 15 minutes before store closing. Please hurry. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full and letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But authors are not lazy there. And you don't be lazy too. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your language. Hee hee. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or there'll be no good at home. Already running. Hello, can I get milk, please? Who's this person? Eyeballs. You have it. Ah, give. I put out a weighty bag at the pay desk. Of course, not just a bag, but milk too. Hello, can I get it back, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I don't get back with milk. No. But why not? Give me more. But I don't have anything else. Hey, they want some money. They hate you. You're pathetic. Pay for the milk. Pay for the milk. Ah, really, what would I do without you? I pull a crumpled cash out of my pocket and give it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. About 2 days have passed before he nods satisfactorily and put a cash in the machine. Thank you, goodbye. Yes, now take your milk and go. I'm walking down a familiar street pass. Some of the punctuation in this game's a little off. I'm walking down a familiar street and past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly pulls away my hand, reminding me of the times I took physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the pay machine, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk inside another bag. Don't get me wrong, I just like the pyramidal structure of the verbal constructions. Doesn't look spelled correctly, but what do I know? A gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thanks for your interest. I feel like a mile of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30-to-1. I agree, it's not the tastiest ice cream unless you want to drink more than to eat. So, the way from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the way from the gas station to home is ice cream. For today's walk, my body will be in every part of this way. Simple maths. Sure. Okay. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move on something as uneven as the urban plane? Neat heel sock. I count every meter of the way I've gone. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. I unconsciously take a sharp step aside. At the same moment, a huge bear sweeps past me with a wild ripple. The bear. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm throwing a stumbling peek at the rapidly moving animal. Its red eyes in turn look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck? Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their head? You might have died. Come on, are you saying someone will seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is cruel and dangerous. I'm not in the world you're talking about. You are not in the world at all. You're in your own little la-la land. What are we looking at? Oh, the Walkman symbol. You know what I mean. Time to walk. My path continues. If you think about it, the way from the store has one interesting property. In the most bizarre way, it adjusts to me. When I hurry, all the traffic lights are serviceably extinguished. When I want to cry, a cloud appears and pours rain flows that hide my tears. Right now, I feel how the cloud is slowly gathering over my top. I'm sad. Are you sure all this is really happening? And how else? Have you ever been visited by the idea that this is only in your head? The instruction did not say that at all. Apparently those pills don't work on me either. Pills have nothing to do with it? Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I'm really, really grateful to you, but please, no more. You must accept the truth. No, I refuse. Okay. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading it right now. Hey, that's me. This can affect your recovery in a wrong way. Okay. I squeeze my head with my hands and set a thought block. With the edge of my eyes, I notice a small bench. A great place for cliched visual novel monologues. I'm getting closer, putting a noticeably heavy bag of milk nearby and raising my head to the sky. Listen. I'm a little embarrassed. I understand I'm going crazy. Drugs are working less and less effectively, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No. No. Well, I'm not very surprised. I must be quiet and like an exemplary protagonist, right? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now I need a lot of effort just to distinguish letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I wouldn't like to say my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me as I am. Even if I made you up, don't take it away from me, okay? Don't ask me about too much. Fair enough. How stupid is all this? From the very beginning, you followed me, read my delusional thoughts, heard my stupid conversations. Maybe I seem crazy and weird to you. Haha. What is it like to see the world with my eyes? Ever since something happened, I only see red everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I've been used to it for a long time. To be honest, I even forgot what other colors look like. Let it go. Okay. Those monsters from the store, they don't scare me at all, because I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think they're the ones who are scared. Can you imagine it? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Do you promise? Yes. Really? Do you promise? Yes. Oh my goodness. Really? Sure. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't not to ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have raised this topic. So you're really wondering what happened to me? I wasn't, but I mean... I won't take time. What do you see? What do I... Red? Are you sure? One way or another, this is my dad. Huh. Some of his parts, at least. Ugh. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all of the problems, I would have never thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. In general, he threw himself out of the window and died. It's a lot of red. This is my last memory, then. A long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've been able to buy something from a store without a serious incident. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more of your merit. I was thinking all the time, do not screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why. I'm not a dude. How rude. Assume my identity. I don't know why I decided to become a character in a visual novel for the sake of going to the store today, but it has clearly borne fruit. Thank you. By the way, I think there's some frameworks in our communication. That's how I like it. And yet, I am so sad lately. I think more and more about what my life has become ever since Dad... Well, you understand. Day after day is the same. I've tried so many pills that I can't feel difference between them anymore. As long as they keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. I want to tell you so much. Just stop. It was very rude of you. Oh no. I will not press you. I just advise you go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, let's go. Wasn't my choice. I was enjoying our little conversation. A little tete-a-tete. I stop on my floor and hang by the railing. Repeating this action every day, I like a ritual. I stop being afraid of heights. A few minutes ago, the pills finally came to naught, so I'm just enjoying blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sound of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Okay. What a face. Did you bring milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring milk? Yes. Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Bye, Mom. We bought some milk. And you didn't get thrown out of the window by your mother. So that's milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Very exciting. Now we will play the other one, which is milk outside a bag of milk. Where'd it go? Hello? We will bring it up here. Okay, there we go. Do a little English. On to number 2. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Okay. Escape is the save menu. Got it. In case we can't finish it today. Yay. Ooh, it's got little animations. The store is closing soon. It's open 24/7. Bow-legged going on. That is not a bag of milk. That is a carton of milk. Hello, can I... She bought some milk. Won't take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? It's like a recap of the game we played this game. We just played this game literally a second ago. Came home and Mom was there with a creepy face. Oh, interesting. Milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. Okay, new game. Playing a new game. I think this one's a lot longer. It's like an hour or so. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me, and here and there, they dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of these shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ew. Haha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Maybe not so sure. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. We're dead here. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. So dramatic about the milk. It's just milk. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. It's called a hallway. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white vein appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky froth. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I can gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. What is happening? Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. I just bought the milk, though. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Well, time for bed. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. I'm perfectly fine. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minute before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slip away, as if somebody fished them out of my head, until one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Ooh, some pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I still can't discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule opens. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. A pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to somebody right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Hey. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? So mean. Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headache, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little happy? Not even the slightest bit. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. At all. I'm so energetic. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. What made you happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying, stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Well, that's mean. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I am a bully. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggles. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better with all this math, but my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obliged to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. It's very challenging. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. No, you know what to do. Dejected, I reached out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallowed the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating traveling down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it in my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the creaking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Comforting thought. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get away. I need to get my thoughts in order. May not a thought in your head that you need to order? What am I looking at? I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. There's a door. That's the ceiling. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them up on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hands, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You'd always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Whatever you're into, dude. Ooh, there we go. I don't even have time to blink. Oh my gosh. I'm awake. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start swirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. Am I trying to do something here? The mocking sound of flapping wings comes from the ceiling, making me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. Jeez, sorry. Got some nice house plant. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Oh, good lord. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? lot of people act like this. A lot of people randomly scream. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You surely got better, believe me. Now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raised my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them. Go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for creatures as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Okay. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What are you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. This is the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Is that a euphemism? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are we crying? Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you bring milk? Did he bring milk? Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. All my eyelashes one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. Please don't. What have you done? What have you done? I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then here, drink some milk. No! Don't drink milk. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. Tear everything down. No. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You don't have to tell me. I don't, and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. Oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different stuff. Hi. This game is called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. It is very weird. But it's a point-and-click adventure game now. You know, these games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. Okay. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get into a multiple choice situation. That's fun. It is fun. It's also a little eerie. It's a little on the edge of scary. Not really scary. What would you call it? Uncanny Valley. Some weird dark themes going on. I think she's got a mental illness. She takes a lot of drugs. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You are such a handful. Let's see. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue? Yeah. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Alright. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie. Wowie. So exciting. It's a firefly. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Eee, it tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Alright, I think it's gonna make me look for bugs. Okay. Ooh, stuff works when I touch it. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatrical yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise him above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Countdown, 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at it with its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? Oh my god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Huh. She zoned out a little for half an hour. Let's see. Right. Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. Oh. Nose itches. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Aren't you listening to me at all? Nope. Oh dear. What do we got? Dead plants. We looked at all that. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Oh gosh, it's terrible. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagine. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Yeah, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same, apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. Stupid hamster. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. 8 million friends. Is it possible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem. But math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Okay, get to the point. Of course, there's no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyway, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose, its mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflecting in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. It's like a cipher. You want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of action, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. I promise. I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Okay. What do we got? We got papers. What does that sound? Oh, packages. Oh, another radio. Let's see. Let's do the vent grill. It's not easy to get out of here. Okay. Well, let's go to the dresser. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if I don't even want to think about what's inside? Who knows what I'll end up imagining? Okay. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. What? It's such a blessing that I can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It would catch a cold and be vulnerable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure you won't find anything there. Okay. Let's check backpack. I look down, my school bag worn down and silly is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Eee. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. That's not cool, dude. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like there the most? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it. Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got onto the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember, and it doesn't even matter? Okay. Good. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse, and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You wouldn't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure. Let's continue searching. Let's see. We got... Turn that radio on. We got blinds. Little book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely. Why? Isn't that obvious? If I ran out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead, so you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're already telling me to do one instead of another. Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is burned on the page previously, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. I said calm down! Nope. Calm down. Nope. Calm down. Calm down. We're just gonna do this all day. Don't do anything else. I opened my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What do you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy. You made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Whew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Okay. Finish searching. We got so much to get through. Let's see. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into, with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Maybe. Huh? I gently slap my cheek to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Can't look at those. What's in this cupboard? Tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. It's a bit high. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Okay. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. For this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. Okay. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I could take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle relentlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. Everybody loves to brush their teeth. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and some other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. I can't disagree with you. Okay. We look at the fan? We didn't look at the fan. Hee hee. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage. The cage is locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Yeah. What's this? What are those? It's water. Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories, but they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. What is this? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? Yeah, I totally get it. Okay. Anything else? I think we've looked at all the things. I've played all the radios. Alright, we'll finish searching. It's probably in these boxes. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Some of those words trigger a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares that much about you. That's mean. Alright, well, stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with the silly questions? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried. You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I won't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop it. I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. You the bully. Laying down to sleep. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright, I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. I get to tell a bedtime story. A bedtime story. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See, much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat the evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And, on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground under his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reading the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah? You're so annoying. It's so much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. What's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. Where do they get milk? After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you didn't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I? You can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He is also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hands. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Yeah, you, man. You're mean. Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I met Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard is an R word too. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote at the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees, and grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. Rude. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards the gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Oh dear. He's gonna run into the street. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. A game by Nikita. Did I... What? What? Okay. Interesting. So for a second I thought he was actually like maybe a dog. Just because of the way he was like walking around and whatever. And for some reason she remembered him as a kid. But then she was talking about her dad jumped out of the off that balcony and died. Maybe she got her little brother killed in a car and dad killed himself. Interesting. Still wouldn't know what was in those packages. I wonder why you can't see it. Well, that was a whole game about milk. With mysterious endings. I think you can... I'm pretty sure I've heard there's multiple endings, and I highly recommend playing it and trying to get a different ending. But yeah, that was an interesting game. I know, even in the first one, because I played both. If you want to go back and watch the first one, there's like different things you can say. You could be really mean, or you could be nice. Although sometimes you just have no option but to be mean for some reason. But yeah, which I think gives you different like endings or something. So I don't know. That was interesting. It was an interesting game. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll figure it out. But I'll be here tomorrow, 8 a.m. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.